Hi guys, welcome back, and if you're new to the channel, thanks very much for tuning in. I just want to say a big thank you to all my subscribers. I've just reached 200 today. It's been a kind of weird journey on YouTube. It's almost my first year. It's probably about 11 months, and it took me 10 months to get 150 subscribers, and in the last 28 days I managed to get something like 53. So a bit weird. It's probably just the content and uploading videos. I should upload much more videos more often if I want to see my subscriber rate go up. But anyway, a big thank you to all you guys that supported me so far, and hopefully there's more videos to come that you're going to be interested in. I just thought I'd do a quick video as I'm getting my kayak stuff ready for a fishing trip, and I thought I would go over some of the clothing and safety equipment that I use and the reason that I chose the equipment that I've got. So guys, I'll talk about the clothing that I have first, and I have two sets of clothing. I have a summer set and I have a wet weather winter set. I'll talk about the summer set first. I've got a jacket and bottoms. Now I can't ever remember if it's a cag and bottoms or a cag and a jacket. Maybe someone can tell me. I keep forgetting. Anyway, so the bottoms are made by Palm. They're quite good material, 100% waterproof. And the jacket, that's made by Yak. And that's got a neoprene, a double neoprene neck, and it's got a double neoprene and rubber cuff. Now, never wore the jacket yet, always keep it in the kayak. As I say, this is my summer gear, and normally I wear the bottoms and I'll have either a windproof top on, which I keep in a sealed bag, and this is just a cycling windproof jacket, lightweight, and I keep that in the kayak. Now these bottoms, they've got sewn in feet, and as I said, they're 100% waterproof, and they've got good velcro straps, which they actually come up almost to your chest, and you can obviously do them up real tight or as comfortable as you want. Because these are my summer gear and they're lightweight, I wear neoprene booties. You can get these anywhere guys, outdoor shops. They don't need to be overly expensive. One thing I would recommend though is that you get a size larger than your actual feet, because obviously although these are quite thin, you know, they're quite robust material, stocking type into your boots. They can be quite restrictive, so I would always go for maybe a size larger than you need, so that you can wiggle your toes. You know, if you're sitting on a kayak, you know, for a period of time, it can be quite a sort of restrictive seating position, and if you've got space in your boots, then you can wiggle your toes, and that will just keep the blood flow circulating, and it will stop your toes getting cold as well, because obviously these get wet and they're not windproof. So that's my summer gear. Onto my wet weather gear or winter gear. This is a Typhoon, and it's a PS 220. It's an all-in-one suit, and it's a rear entry. So it's got a rear entry zip, and it has braces inside, which keeps everything nice and snug, and it stops basically stops the suit, you know, falling down and being uncomfortable. It's a really good piece of kit. Just one point on this suit guys, these retail at about £500 to £600 brand new. And I managed to get this on eBay, which had only been used once or twice, and I got it for less than half price. than you would pay if it was brand new. So I was very lucky. It was the ideal suit that I wanted. I'll just go over some of the points about the suit and why I chose it. So again, it has like sewn in material socks, 100% waterproof. We've got really good Velcro foot cuffs, which you can really get, you know, a good fit around your boots when you've got them on. The knee pads are reinforced, really heavy duty, really thick material around the knees, which you know, obviously is good for your wear and tear. The cuffs are neoprene cuffs, and the cuff obviously folds down and they're backed up with good strong Velcro fastenings, which keeps everything nice and tidy. The neck cuff is neoprene. It's nice and comfortable, nice and soft, and you don't get too much itch around your neck, unless you've got a bit of stubble, obviously, then you can get around that. It's got ample pockets in the top, you keep your phone, some fishing tackle. It's got a couple of big pockets just below the chest. Nice big pocket there. It's got side entry which is lined with like not fur, but you know, some soft material, keeps your hands warm. And for me, guys, what most important is it's got a relief flap, heavy duty zip, keeps it 100% dry, same as the rear entry zip. It's a heavy duty zip. And just one point on the zip, guys, you know, it's worthwhile. I paid a lot of money for these, and it's worthwhile keeping the zips in tip-top condition. The zips are made of brass teeth, and you can get some waxes from dive shops, etc., or you get them on Amazon or whatever, and it's worthwhile just keeping your zips, you know, in tip-top condition, especially the rear zip. Nothing worse than getting to a venue and you're toiling to actually zip your zip up when you're on your own. Because this is my wet weather and winter suit, what I wear with these guys, and again, this is purely up to yourself, but I'll tell you the reasons why I use these. I use neoprene welly boots in the winter. Now obviously the feet are obviously sewn in to your suit. You're wearing 2 or 3 pairs of socks, and then you're putting them into your boots. They can be quite restrictive when you put your boots on because you're wearing that many layers of clothing or socks. These boots are twice the size that I actually need, so they're, you know, 2 sizes larger than I actually need. And 2 reasons for that. One obviously is I'm wearing extra pairs of socks, but the second reason as well is, should I capsize, go in the water, and you know, I feel like the boots are maybe dragging me down, even though they are lightweight, they're easily kicked off because I've got that extra movement. And like I say, because of that extra space, you can still wiggle your toes. And the main reason that I wear these, the number one reason, is when I launch a kayak in the winter and you're fishing in -2 to 6 degrees, my feet stay dry. You know, I'm only launching the kayak in a couple of inches of water. I keep my feet dry, and because my feet are dry, my feet are warm, and they stay warm throughout the actual duration of my trip. Because there's nothing worse, guys, if your feet are getting cold because you're using the booty style boots, they get wet. Obviously the water isn't close to your skin, but that water gets cold because of the wind. So that is my number one reason why I chose to wear like neoprene welly boots, and that is to keep my feet dry, which keeps your feet warm. Because if your feet get cold, guys, it's going to ruin your day, and you're not going to fish for the duration that you want to fish. So that's just 2 suits, my summer suit, winter suit, and I'll come on to my sort of safety gear now. I've just really upgraded, or recently upgraded, from this buoyancy aid to this PFD. Now I've never worn it, but I've had it on. I've never worn it obviously at sea, but I've put it on, tried it on. Although this is the same as that, it's a 50N, this is a 50N. I got this when I actually got my first kayak. I got it with the kayak, and the foam's really thin, and I just didn't have the confidence in it. Should I capsize, I don't think it's going to keep me afloat as much as, you know, a sort of quality kayak, yeah, a quality PFD. You see the thickness in the foam lining compared to this, quite thin. So this is the Palm. This is one I just purchased recently. It's got really good pockets. It's got small pockets on each side at the front. It's got double zip pockets, and get some almost sort of bits and bobs, fishing tackle, phone, etc. I keep a red bicycle light if I fish, you know, into darkness, and at least I've got something to sort of give my position. This is the Palm Kakura, and I think it comes in 3 colours. It comes in this blue, orange and red, I think it is. And it's also got your rehydration bladder pocket, should you choose to use that, and it's also padded in the back as well. So that's my upgrade and the reasons that I upgraded. For safety, I keep a VHF handheld radio. This is a Cobra Marine. It's waterproof, and what I would say, guys, is don't go out and buy the cheapest one you can find. Buy something middle of the range, do a bit of research. You know, if it's not waterproof, you're going to need a waterproof case, and the batteries on these are just like treble A batteries, and they last for ages, and some of them actually come with rechargeable treble A batteries. I only use this for emergencies, keep it on channel 16, just gives you a bit of confidence when you're on the water that you can hear the Coast Guard, you know, updating every hour or something like that in the water. A lot of guys use them to talk to their buddies and all that, but I just use it for emergencies only. Next, I use keep my mobile phone with me, and I use a quality waterproof bag for my mobile phone. You can get them cheap, but I just think, you know, you get what you pay for sometimes. So I use that for my mobile phone, another means of contact when I'm on the water. And I use a cheaper one, a cheaper dry proof bag, and I usually carry my car keys in this. So that's my updated PFD, and the reasons that I actually purchased it. In addition to my my winter suit, when it is really cold, I have a thermal lined all-in-one suit, and it's got a relief flap on this as well. It does keep you warm, however, when you're wearing that, as it's quite heavy duty, quite thick, thermal lined, when you're wearing that plus your suit, it can be quite restrictive, although you're nice and toasty. So that's the clothing that I use, guys, and the reasons that I use it. I hope you found it interesting, and once again, thanks very much for watching, and see you soon when I'm on the water, hopefully.